DradaL, my man! Against Yralos and Draaba. So top 2 goes to the winner semi-final. The other 2 go to the lower quarter-final or semi-final, kind of. I mean, third one only. So basically the only goal here is to not be third. And if you're first, you are the upper seed, the higher seed for the upper bracket semi-final, otherwise you're the lower seed. So, I don't know if the point system will be the same with 3 players. I will just check that. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, 5-3-2-1, point limit 80. And so it's cup mode, so once you have reached 80 points, you need to win 1 more round. So there we go, first round I will start with the Olikio map Me Gustas 2, which is not the hardest, but kind of a tricky one. Ooh, first round and first big crash from DradaL. That deserves already a bonk. Draaba took the lead, 0.2 ahead of Yralos. Ooh, Draaba had a weird slowdown. I didn't catch exactly what happened. He had some kind of weird lag. He's ahead. Yeah, Draaba's kind of lagging, so it's difficult to tell. Ooh, here he had a slowdown. He kind of clipped on the right, and Yralos takes him over and finishes first with a good 55.13. Good work. Yes, I will absolutely not be biased, James. I'm absolutely not rooting for DradaL in this match. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, because he's an NWT player. I don't see what you're talking about. Ooh, Yralos way too much on the left. He already loses quite some time. Draaba very close to the wall, clipped. DradaL did not, and DradaL takes the lead. 0.2 ahead of Yralos. Draaba is 0.6 behind. Now let's see the sequence of transitions and jumps. DradaL is still in the lead, goes high in the banking, he will have a lot of speed. Yralos had a low banking, low speed. Draaba is speed catching up, but he was a bit too inside and the gear down was detrimental to him. This round should go to DradaL, but we've seen mistakes in the end, but these players have trained it good. Oh no! This one's for Draaba. One bonk per round. First one for DradaL, the second one for Draaba. It will be difficult to not mix up DradaL's and Draaba's name. I should just almost call them by their team name and not by the... By the way, James, do you think Yralos has a chance to get top 2 in this quarterfinal? Right now he's in the lead, 8 points. But he clipped in this round. Draaba took the lead, 0.2 ahead of DradaL. Draaba seems to be fast on this map. Oh, he will have a lot of speed. Oh, bad gear down for Draaba, and DradaL managed it better. He's coming back. Goes down. Good. Ooh, Draaba with the shaky line, and DradaL has a... Ooh, he went way too tight. If he had kept more speed, he would have been able to overtake Draaba, but he went too tight and Draaba wins it. Yes, Yeah, it's pretty fast, but lacks consistency. Okay, okay. Indeed, Michael. Oh, 10-10-10. Perfectly equal for now. I do think as well that from what I just saw on the training server, DradaL seems to be the most consistent players of the three. But Draaba can be quite a fast player as well. And what matters in... So of course consistency matters in cup mode, but being able to get first places can get you far enough. And for now, Yralos and Draaba are neck and neck, perfectly neck and neck. Oh, good line by Draaba, overtaking Yralos. 3 French players, by the way, in this one. DradaL still 0.16 in the lead. Will he manage? Yeah, he's managing a better end, but he's going a bit too tight in this second to last turn, and now a bit too inside. Yralos has more speed, and Yralos will snipe. That's unlucky, because DradaL was on a 0.6 time, and just by being too much inside on both the 2 last turns, he lost it. He already lost 5 points on the previous rounds. So in total, it's been 4 points lost for him. Let's see if it cost him a top 2 or a top 1 position later. So we're going with not a huge gap on this first map. It's 4 rounds per map, and for now it's neck and neck, 15, 13, 12. As we're coming probably on the hardest map of the 4, for me it's, again, it's my opinion, I do think it's an easy enough map pack, except for the Firestorm map, which for me is the hardest of them. I'm sorry, I have to click back into the game. So we'll see how it goes. We've seen already in the previous quarterfinal that some players did not master perfectly all the lines, and that it could make a huge difference on some parts, especially here on the end. But in particular on this map, which is quite hard, consistency is key. Let's see now. We already will see for sure gaps on just on the start here on the first turn, because you have this drop this first turn and everyone is getting it good. Good start by DradaL, good speed. We have Draaba falling a bit behind. Ooh, he had a bad line there in the tunnel, probably clipped. He's 0.5 behind DradaL with a 0.1 lead over Yralos. Yralos trying to take the lead over DradaL, but DradaL is keeping a nice consistency. And good lines. Oh, Draaba with a huge mistake. Let's move up front. Ooh, Yralos with a much better second banking. Slightly overtaking DradaL for first. Ooh, Yralos had to slightly slow down while DradaL had a good line, but didn't keep as much speed. And Yralos with a good line. Ooh, he's a bit wide. Can DradaL snipe? Yes, he can! Ooh! A very small mistake by Yralos at the end on the very, very last long left turn. And DradaL with a very clean line overtook him. And ties the score at 18 points in the lead. And Draaba is third with 14. Ooh. Yralos! Ooh, didn't touch the tunnel but clipped afterwards. He's falling quite a bit behind. Draaba trying to keep up with DradaL. DradaL definitely has good consistency. He's showing his good training. How much his good training pays off. Draaba, good line. He will slightly come back to DradaL, who still keeps the lead. No, Draaba, good line. Ooh, Draaba, good inside line, but DradaL comes back with a lot of speed, but he was a bit too wide, so he jumped and couldn't manage his line on the second banking, and he even clipped. Yralos overtook him for second, and Draaba should just save. But here I don't know if the players play with HUD on or off, and whether they are aware. Oh, sorry. Whether they are aware or not of the gaps at each of the different CP, and this was an important round for Draaba because now he comes back. At 19 points, he was 4 points behind, and now he's just 1 point behind DradaL and 2 behind Yralos. Let's start with Yralos again. DradaL, good start, lots of speed, builds a 0.1 lead. And good line in the tunnel, he will slightly extend it, I think. No, he was a bit inside. Yralos will catch up, but Yralos is wide. Falls to third. Draaba, on the other hand, lots of speed from Draaba. Good uphill, good downhill. He overtakes DradaL for first, but Draaba now with bid wide. And DradaL, very good line. He's 0.15, almost 0.2 ahead of Draaba. Built a lot of speed, and this time clean line from DradaL. Draaba missed the right-left chicane, and now Draaba and Yralos will fight for second, while DradaL will probably get some nice easy 5 points. Yralos will not be able to catch up this 0.4 deficit, and good time by DradaL. 0.68 we had on the previous round, a 0.61 by Draaba. So not Division 1 times, but we're getting close from them. There's definitely a good showing by these players here. Good times, good consistency. And now DradaL takes the lead on the points, but here, big mistake. And now is the time for Draaba and Yralos to score so important 5 points. Yralos has a slightly better start, but we know Draaba can catch up. He is able to drive fast here. Let's see, Yralos, good line. Draaba, good speed. He should catch up a little bit. 0.16. The right-left. Good line by Draaba. He will catch up. He has slightly more speed and slightly better lines. 0.06 behind Yralos, but he's very inside here. Can he have a good line here in the right-hander? He slowed down to get a good inside line. Yralos kept more speed, but he's very inside, so he loses speed, but Draaba won't be able to completely overtake Yralos in the end, who wins it with a 0.72. And I think that's almost ties our players again. Yralos takes the lead, 28, 27 for DradaL and 25 for Draaba. So it's going to be a very tight quarterfinal, obviously. And now I'm very curious to see how the two next maps play, because I think we have the easiest maps of all, the Lagavulin map by Slays, and another tricky map, the James map, last. I think this map is by far the easiest of them all, but at the same time there's a lot of like tiny optimizations to do here and there in terms of lines on this map. But it's so slow. It's so slow that for me every turn is so easy, especially past the first third of the map. The only big difficulty is in the first third, and then it's just having clean driving and having a good consistency. I mean, we will see, especially on the two last thirds of the map, who train the most and the best among them. So there we go, third map of this quarterfinal. Let's see who'll take it away. DradaL with the cleanest lines for now. They are all gearing down here. I'm not sure if keeping the gear, the third gear is interesting, because I'm scared this would give you too much speed for the drop, but maybe I'm wrong. I haven't trained the map enough. We have Draaba, who dropped down quite a bit. Yralos overtook DradaL, but now DradaL comes back. Nice sequence of turns by DradaL. Overtakes Yralos, but Yralos good speed in this turn. Bumped a little bit inside, and that's the kind of small optimizations I was talking about. Here, Yralos was a little bit too much inside, lost a lot of speed, and he went from 0.05 ahead to 0.2 behind. So, very good time here by DradaL, 0.32. That's solid. And that's the weird thing about this map. It's not a difficult map, but at the same time, if you're not optimizing the lines, you can easily lose 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. And on this kind of maps, this is quite impossible to catch up. If you lose like that, 10th here and there. Ooh, DradaL won't have a lot of speed. Yeah, he bumped on the drop. So now it will be Draaba versus Yralos for the lead. Draaba with a very good start. Doesn't have that much speed for this part, but Yralos didn't got it great. Draaba still 0.32 ahead, 0.65 ahead of DradaL. Yralos is not able to catch up on Draaba. And we see now Yralos adjusted his line, but Draaba got it good as well. So Draaba keeps extended, 0.46 in the lead. Draaba will set a nice time here. Will set a nice time and get some important 5 points for him. He needs to come back. Nice time here, 104.03. That's good by Draaba. That's a good time, and 0.46 behind for Yralos. We'll see how it goes in the next rounds. But if Draaba is able to keep up, which I think on this map he will be able to, we could see some shifts in the rankings. Oh, this time, good start by DradaL. Yralos, Draaba, oh, it's neck and neck. Good speed by DradaL, very good speed out of his turn. Because the cars overlapped, I don't know if he kept the gear or not. DradaL has a 0.3 lead over the two other players. Ideally, Draaba would like to overtake Yralos and score as many points as possible, as always. But better line from Yralos puts him 0.15 ahead, but then Yralos lost a bit. DradaL has almost a 0.4 lead over his two opponents. And now it's DradaL who's having a very good round. Yralos is pushing, tries to come back, but DradaL clean end and brings it home, 103.82. That's a very good time. I mean, you can see in the DD that you have Kosho with a 0.35, but Kosho is on another planet. But 0.8 is already very good by DradaL. That's a very good time, and that's the kind of times that you want to see in Div 2, and that will bring you a lot of points round after round. Fourth round now on this map. Yeah, no, I think DradaL geared down, but it's just that he's able to keep a lot of speed here. He's 0.26 and 0.27, 0.28 ahead of his two opponents. He's just driving cleaner overall for now. Ooh, he's a bit wide, but gets a good line. No, he keeps driving clean, and as I said in the beginning, just clean driving here without making crazy optimizations, but just clean driving, proper lines. And look at the differences it makes. Draaba and Yralos are not able to get as clean lines as DradaL, and DradaL sub 104 again, another 5 points, and he's making the difference in the lead now. And that's important. He had a bit of a shaky 2 first maps with 3 rounds in total where he could have won, but messed them up. But he won 3 rounds, made a huge difference, and now he's 5 points in the lead, ahead of Yralos, and 7 points ahead of Draaba. So again, first 280 plus a round wins, and then they will fight for second. Let me just check in the rules. No, they should fight for second. They will fight for second, from what the rule book says. So now I'm curious to see on this map. I do think this map is not that hard, but it has its tricks. It has its tricky turns, its hard turns. This one in particular, which is not easy to learn. Admins battling out with the jukebox while we have our 2 players starting. Good start from all 3 players. Good first uphill from everyone. Let's see how they do this part with the off-road, the blue line. We see DradaL and Draaba taking the blue line while Yralos doesn't want to. And it seems to pay off for Yralos. While DradaL had a bad transition with this blue line. Now this turn and the tricky transition. You want to exit as early as possible the block to avoid clipping. DradaL lost quite some speed, but what's interesting is Draaba. Oh, Yralos went too wide and even slided out quite a bit. Draaba is having a good end, and DradaL overtook Yralos even for second and is preparing very well. Very good last uphill. Oh no! No! No rush incident! Oh no, Draaba! Draaba right now must be... Oh, that's terrible! Oh, that's a terrible mistake from Draaba. Because of his lag, I did not see him missing the last block. Oh, that's terrible. And this is very good for DradaL, who scored 5 points and extends even more his lead over his 2 opponents. And now Yralos, he's losing it all on this second round. And DradaL is having a very good first half. Draaba's not far behind though, so he can catch a point too. It's something he can work with. But DradaL is really driving clean, man. There's nothing more to say. There's no crazy risks, there's no crazy fast line, but it's all very clean from the Frenchman. And DradaL 57.01, you know, no crazy time, but very good consistency, clean lines. And other players are not able to keep up. They are a little bit more shaky. They struggle a bit more to maintain good speed, clean lines, turn after turn after turn. Oh, that's terrible. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. For Yralos. Draaba. Good line. Slightly ahead of DradaL. Oh, DradaL has a good line. He will probably catch up a little bit. No, Draaba got the good transition. Oh, that's a good line from DradaL. He slightly slided out too much, and that messed up his next turn as well. Oh no! Oh, that was a... I think I never saw... Was that a bug? Was that a bug? Because it didn't seem like he clipped... Oh, DradaL will say thank you while Draaba is again. Oh, but that didn't seem like he clipped. Yeah, it seems like a bug, but I don't know exactly what he bugged on. That's something you see very rarely on this block. Oh, that's unfortunate for Draaba, and that's... DradaL is like, thank you very much, now I'm at 59. I have 15 out of 15 points for the moment on this map. Oh, Yralos with another mistake. This map is not going good for him. Draaba will fight to try and catch up to DradaL, but DradaL might be on a clean sweep on this map, and this time he's not sliding out, he's having a good turn. Good preparation of this chicane. Oh, that's clean from the NWT player, and Draaba took risks, and Draaba made a mistake. Yralos will probably overtake him, yes he does. Oh, DradaL with a mistake at the end, but I think Yralos is too far, yeah, he is too far. And DradaL with a nice clean sweep on this map, 20 points, while Draaba and Yralos got only 10 points each. And that's huge for DradaL in this quarterfinal. He will make his life easy at this rate for the semifinal. So we're now cycling back to the first map we played, the Olikyo map. And now no warm-up. Now let's see if Yralos and Draaba, who are able to keep up on this map with DradaL, let's see now if they can fight back. 64 points DradaL, 15 points ahead of Yralos at 49, 70 points ahead of Draaba at 47. Remember, the match is not finished after Draaba or anyone else wins it. We will fight for the second place. And now DradaL with a mistake in the start. Yralos had to adjust his line, avoided the crash, but he had to adjust. He fell 0.3 behind. Can he catch up? No, Draaba, good line. This should be an easy round win for Draaba, and like unless he makes a mistake in the end. But he's saving it, he knows he has a huge lead. The question is can DradaL snipe Yralos, and he's on his way to snipe him. Yeah, clean lines from DradaL at the end. Oh no! Oh! Oh, the bonk at the end by DradaL into the finish block. He had it. Yralos had slightly more speed, but DradaL was just ahead enough to still win it without clipping the fin. No mistake in the first uphill this time. All players getting it good. Ooh, Draaba slightly slided out. But he's just 0.2 behind, 0.26 behind Yralos. Ooh, DradaL a bit wide. Didn't get completely the grip, and Draaba having a lot of speed. Ooh, but he get down. Lost a lot. Yralos is 0.7 till ahead of DradaL. Can DradaL catch up to Yralos? And we want to score some very needed 5 points here. Oh, Yralos with the poor end! But DradaL clipped the small dirt wall. Without it, DradaL was sniping. This map is so frustrating for DradaL because it's been now 2, 4, 6, 7 points in total. He has lost very unfortunately at the end to just small mistakes, clips to the finish. And DradaL. Yeah, this map is most likely DradaL's worst map. This is where he struggles the most in terms of consistency. But although Yralos and Draaba are able to drive fast, but struggle with consistency. None of them geared up, so they both have a clean turn. Draaba 0.2 ahead of Yralos and a much better downhill, and Yralos even completely... Oh no, both made a mistake! And DradaL says, thank you, gentlemen. I didn't ask that much of you, but I will very nicely take these 5 points. Oh, what a turn of events! Each of them bonked at the same place, one in the uphill, the other one in the checkpoint, and DradaL says thank you. And again, that proves something we never stop to say in competitions. Consistency is key. Doing mistakes is fine, but what's more important is to be able to recover from them and to keep driving good. And if you keep driving good, well, it pays off. Good starts from each player, and especially from Draaba, 0.15 ahead of the 2 other guys. But DradaL is there. Oh, no gear incident. Yralos fell behind. Oh, Draaba completely messed his line. And DradaL took ahead, but he was wide. Now we know DradaL has slow ends. Oh, Draaba is very inside. Can DradaL snipe? Can DradaL snipe? Yes, he can. This time he doesn't miss it. He missed it a lot of times, but not this time. He's not finalist, but he's making his life very easy now. I mean, yes, James. It's been, I believe, the 2nd or 3rd time now that DradaL was 3rd or 2nd, and there's someone who's like, by find the lead, who makes a huge mistake, and so instead of scoring 2 or 3, he's like, I score 5, thank you very much. And DradaL's consistency is really paying off in this match. He's 18 points ahead of Yralos, 19 points ahead of Draaba. The 2 other players, the Nits and Spam players, will barrel for 2nd, but it's difficult to see how Draaba won't win this quarterfinal. So basically DradaL, ideally he denies points to his opponents, but he just wants to finish the round, get finalist. And once you're finalist, you have to win 1 more round of very good left-right by DradaL, and Draaba over to Yralos. Yralos is too much inside, now DradaL is too much outside, and Draaba with a good turn caught up. But you know DradaL has a lot of speed here. Oh, but he's wide, he will drop speed. Draaba will take the lead. Now Dien comes up. We know Draaba can struggle a bit here. Yes, DradaL's coming up, very good line, but he's a bit inside. It should be at Draaba's advantage. But oh, DradaL clean line, but he didn't keep the grip completely. Good round by Draaba, good round, good lines to overtake and keep up the lead ahead of DradaL. So now DradaL, everything that matters for him is a 1st place. As long as he doesn't win a round, he remains in a finalist spot. Oh, great start this time by Yralos. 0.2 ahead of his 2 opponents. Oh, Draaba loses a bit of speed. DradaL, good line. He has a very good line. He caught up 0.1 here over Yralos. Oh, had a weird approach, but he manages it clean, saved it clean, and so he's still able to catch up to Yralos. Yralos lost some speed, a bit too much inside. DradaL very clean. Right, left chicane, and now Yralos has to deny. Yralos has to risk in this very last turn. DradaL is a bit wide, lots of speed for Yralos, but DradaL has a nice, just clean line, and he gets it. GG. That's so clean from DradaL with a PB on this map, at least in rounds, 0.53. Clean from the NWT player. Congrats. That's... He's been deserved. He's been the most consistent players of the three by far. And that just paid off. And then he also had some very clean, good lines. Like in this last round, we've seen how much the two bankings sequence, he managed it so well as this left-right turn. Now really, congratulations now, while Yralos and Draaba will battle for second. The second guy will get, in the upper bracket semi-final, was third, will drop into the lower bracket. Who gets second will be very close indeed, and for now the upper hand is for Draaba. And since, oh no, Draaba, he touched on the inside, and Yralos had enough speed to come back and overtake. Wait, Yralos is a bit wide, Draaba has speed, can Draaba snipe? He did! He sniped by 6,000ths of a second. And you see, this 1 point that Draaba had scored more than Yralos is critical for a billion reasons. The first of them being that now Draaba just needs a first place and a second place and he's finalist. Whereas Yralos, he needs 3 rounds no matter what. And again, better start for Draaba. .5 heavily to work with here. Oh, Draaba with the bonk. Draaba with the bonk. But he didn't lose too much. And now it's neck and neck coming in the final portion of the track. Better, a much better line for Yralos, much better inside line. Sorry, I'm having hiccups. And Draaba is typing again! Oh, I'm sorry, I have to drink. And that second snipe is even more important than the first one, because on the first snipe, Draaba was making him in a situation where he was in a 2 round, he was 2 rounds away to get finalist. But now he's sure to be able to get finalist on the next round no matter what, because he just needs to finish. And now at 72, Yralos needs at least, I mean, basically Yralos needs to win the 2 next rounds. This round basically does not matter for the 2 players. Yralos will need to win the 2 next rounds, otherwise Draaba wins. Basically this round is a kind of free warm-up for both of them. It does not matter at all in terms of points. So we get some time to chill, to relax, to enjoy this easy map. I keep saying it, but for me this Lagavulin map is a bit too easy for rounds. It's not bad, but I think it's too easy. It's too slow, too easy. We still see quite a lot of differences being made. Oh, Yralos with a crash? Did Yralos crash? And so now, Yralos needs to win the 2 next rounds. If Draaba wins this one or next, he has 2 match points, 2 match rounds. But now Yralos has to take risks and give it all. Good luck to both. Oh, neck and neck. That's very tight for the moment. Oh, neck and neck. Both are driving clean so far. Who will get it? Draaba, 0.1 ahead. But good line by Yralos. He takes over. Now he is 0.1 ahead. Draaba comes back. But Yralos has good speed. Oh, Draaba clipped! Draaba clipped. Now Yralos just needs to get to the finish. We will have a 2 finally situation. Yeah. Good end by Yralos. Good luck, and may the best one win. Ah, small mistake by Draaba. Yralos had it no matter what, though. Good start by Draaba, slightly ahead, but Yralos will have good speed, overtake. Oh, good line by Draaba, though. Both drop the gear, but both have good speed coming up in this stretch. The right turn, good line by Yralos, good line as well by Draaba. Oh, Draaba, slide it out a bit. And now there's a... Can I clip on Draaba? Yeah, there's a 0.18 lead in favor of Yralos. Will the Nits player prevail over the spam one? Oh, Draaba comes back slightly. He will need a good end, though. He will need a good end. He will need a good uphill here. He's taking risks, but Yralos has it good, but Draaba has slightly more speed. But he's a bit too much inside, so it will go to Yralos. Yralos will snipe his way into the upper bracket. GG's. A very nice match by our 3 players here in Division 2. As I said in the previous match already, that's not because you're not in Division 1 that you don't see great driving and great matches. We had very good performances here. Insane consistency in particular from DradaL, which paid off, and then Yralos clutching his way up to second. Yes, DradaL. Very good match. Very good match, and congratulations to you, because it was impressive, to say the least. You had great consistency, good pace. The only bad map for you was this one, the Olikyo map, but otherwise clean driving. Congratulations, sir. And that wraps it up for this third quarterfinal.